Today we have a really exciting event going on for our 6th grade. We've invited representatives from Johnson & Johnson, and they are working collaboratively with our students to learn about the genetics of bitter taste.
Johnson & Johnson is a wonderful corporation in Branchburg, and to bring the community to our school is fantastic. It opens the kids' eyes to science fields that they might not have known existed.
It's a great experience for our students to do some authentic learning and to interact with authentic scientists and engineers.
We had 2 scientists speak to the students about their story, how they got interested in science, and kind of what they were doing in middle school that got them there. It shows the students what they can become someday, and they can see representatives in the field that look like them and act like them, so they really can aspire to them.
Even having former students who have gone through the district be here with us as a Johnson & Johnson expert has been absolutely amazing.
We're here to be active members of the STEM community, talk about how what they're doing today not only impacts many of the products we release, but also helps form what girls and what students are looking to do for their careers.
One of the great things about J&J is they have a focus on women in STEM and also having a diverse workforce.
Johnson & Johnson has brought great emphasis to women. It has drawn our girl students here, has really brought their attention and like, oh, I can do that too. Something I'm interested in, maybe that would be my future.
If I could have each of my tour leaders get a group of scientists.
We will be your tour guides for today.
Thank you, Joseph.
Now we bake in at least one period with people who are really intrigued with STEM careers at the student level, is they actually lead our scientists and engineers through activities, what their curriculum looks like, and a live tour of everything that's going on through the school. That by far has the greatest impact.
The students filled out a bingo board for taste. So there were 5 different categories of taste, and they had to fill in a food item from those categories. They would then walk around and find a buddy who had listed the same food or a similar food as them. And the purpose of doing this activity was to show the students that if you like or dislike similar foods, you would likely have similar genetics. Our students are taking strips of paper. First they start with a control. They put it on their tongue so they can kind of sense the texture of the paper. And then afterwards, they're going to do the same thing with a strip of PTC. So PTC is the protein that regulates our bitterness sensations on our tongue.
Some are hyper tasters, where they really taste it, have a strong reaction. Some are mild tasters, and they taste it a little bit, and some are non-tasters at all. Each kid had the opportunity to taste PTC and see what kind of reaction they had.
It's really, really bitter.
It still tasted the bitter.
It went down my throat.
We are going to go to the gym. The kids are going to bring their Post-it with what kind of taster they were, and we're going to make a big bar graph so that we can show with pretty much the whole 6th grade who is hyper tasters, who are mild tasters, and who are non-tasters, to have a nice visual.
Events like this in schools can really spark students' love of science if they hadn't had it already, because they're learning things in a different way and they're getting to talk to real-life professionals.
It's important for Johnson & Johnson, it's important for the communities that we have the follow through from education to professional and personal life, but also focus on mentorship happening with girls and students at younger ages to make sure that we have clear paths for them to be able to continue to take the lessons today into education and professional life.